Okay, friends. I don't know why he's not getting the sound. Okay. Can you hear me? So when I ask some question, reply to me so that you are seeing the slide and you are able to see this. So we will,
Sure, sir.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See, friends, everybody at one time I was 9 kg overweight, wastage is higher, BP was there, and I was on 11 medications. In about 4 months, I got rid of it. It is possible for everybody. Why? How it is possible? If you learn the correct knowledge, and then follow it, right? So we will see. See, look at this paper cutting. Cities younger lot no longer immune to type 2 diabetes. See, I mean, youngsters are getting type 2 diabetes. 20% increase in the cases of type 2 diabetes and children and young adults. So, a very pathetic situation. And here they're saying 490 doctors, they have done some sort of survey. They found out 20% doctors. Doctors themselves are obese, 53% are diabetes, and blood pressure is some 24%, and then cholesterol is 49%. See, why so? See, doctors are supposed to have the right knowledge. They have the knowledge, but what is the problem? Why the doctors are unhealthy? Because I always tell the right knowledge and discipline are the great ways to health. By and large, doctors have the knowledge. Then why? Because they lack discipline. And also, let me tell you, friends, we don't have 100% knowledge. We have 90%, 95%. See, I always give this example, my favorite example. If you don't have the full knowledge how to make a sambar, you will not be able to make it. Suppose you don't know about one item or you don't know how much quantity to put. What you will make will be a mess. It will not be tasty, isn't it? So, it is necessary that we must have 100% knowledge. It's difficult to say. In exam, 35% marks is pass. Pass ho gaya. But we have to excel. Unless we have 100% knowledge, we will not be healthy. Isn't it? You agree with me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
Very important. Because health is a skill. Like making a papucharu is a skill, isn't it? Suppose somebody comes and makes it, it will not be tasty. Why? You have invested time in understanding, you have learned thoroughly, you had the experience, and that's how you're able to make the best of the sambar at home, right? Similarly, health also, we don't have proper knowledge. We have 90% knowledge. 90% is not sufficient. We'll examine it further. So these doctors, some of the doctors, I'm not saying it's not something great I'm doing. I'm saying something bad doctors are doing. Not that. It is the statistics. I'm only referring to the statistics given in the papers. Now we have again I see, look at this has come in 10th June. Look at what they say. 28.6% population are obese. 39% belly fat. That means what? Every third person in India, out of three people, one person have got belly fat. Understand? One third, 30%, 39%. Blood pressure also one third. That means if you take every three people, one person have a BP. That's what they mean. Cholesterol, look at it. 81. That means if you take 10%, 8 people have got cholesterol. Very, very pathetic. And this is where is the problem. Even children, as young as 11 years and 13 years, they have got high cholesterol. What happens if the cholesterol is high, friends? Hello? What can
Uh,
cause if high cholesterol is there for a person?
um, Heart-related problem or obese.
No, basically heart attacks, death.
Heart attack.
See, we are seeing a lot of news, no? One young athlete or a young star or that fellow, he's died all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, nothing happens, friends. Only thing is we don't know. Nothing happens all of a sudden. Human body is so wonderful. God has been so kind. He has given such a wonderful, wonderful, miraculous body. Unless you do so many mistakes, so many years, so much of abuse, then only it will happen. So 80% people, out of 10, 8 people have cholesterol, high cholesterol. Like with diabetes, pre-diabetes, diabetes, also it's like that. See, this is what is the situation. Let us look at what happens, what is the problems. There are 10 health issues. All of us should know. What are the 10 health problems, friends? Anybody generally can tell? Hello? All of you put the videos on. What are the 10 health problems we should be conscious of? Number one, hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overweight.
Overweight is one problem. Overweight and belly fat, one problem. What else? Common. Let's talk common problems.
Sugar,
Sugar, diabetic is second. Very good. What else?
diabetes.
Yeah, diabetic one. Third, thyroid problem.
Thyroid.
Well, thyroid problem. High cholesterol, we have talked, right? Then what people have? D vitamin deficiency, B12 deficiency is there, right? And then there is one problem which lot of people have no idea. That's one problem is there with 90% of the people. We will see why it is 90%, why it is like that. So we are going to see there are 10 wrong habits. We are having wrong habits that will cause 10 health issues. We are looking at what are the 10 health issues. If you want to find out those 10 health issues, you have to do 10 blood tests. Then only we'll know. Whatever your health condition, by following this dinacharya, you can reverse the problem. Please mute whomsoever is having that. Please mute yourself. Somebody has a... Yeah. So what are the problems we have? One is overweight, blood pressure, anybody on medication. This is a test called insulin resistance. This is 90% people have the problem and we are not aware of it. It's most, not appropriate. See, knowing a problem is better or not knowing a problem is better, friends. If you know you have a problem, then you can handle it. Suppose you don't know you have a problem, that is more, not at all a happy situation. You agree with me?
Yes, sir.
If you know you have a problem, then you can take action. You don't know you have a problem and you will not take action. So that problem will get aggravated. This is like that. Insulin resistance is a problem which we have, but we do not know. Diabetes, we know. How to know diabetes or not? There HbA1c test. Cholesterol, fatty liver. Lot of people have fatty liver. Thyroid problem is there. D vitamin and B12. So there are 10. Overweight, BP, medication, insulin resistance, diabetes, cholesterol, fatty liver, thyroid, D vitamin, B12. These are the 10 health issues, I call them. There's nothing, these health issues does not mean that you are in the hospital or you are in ICU. Not at all. They are very small problems and we don't care much. And to know your blood test, these are the tests you have to do. Fasting blood glucose, fasting insulin, HbA1c, lipid profile, liver function test, thyroid, D vitamin, B12, complete blood count and complete urinals. These are the 10 blood tests you must do. As I told you, friends, even lot of labs, even when you are spending 5,000 rupees, sometimes most of the time this insulin test will not be there. Fasting insulin test won't be there. In some places, D vitamin, B12 will not be there. So get these 10 tests. So you know the reasons, 10 daily wrong habits, what all we have. All of us know, we discussed it multiple times. Why I am discussing, we can't take them lightly, friends. Even one problem, if you have, one wrong habit you have, that will lead to health problems. So we have already discussed it, but we'll quickly go through them. Chronic stress. The problem is not the stress problem, friends. How to handle stress? How do you respond to a stress? So this is very important. How do you learn to, you can't avoid the stress, isn't it? See, like you have a financial problem or you have a boss problem, you have a spouse problem. You can't simply leave the job or leave your wife and go. So you have to manage how to respond to the stress. You have to learn that, right? Next is sleep. 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. You have to sedentary lifestyle, no exercise. You have to do the exercise. Intoxicants, alcohol taking, coffee, tea taking, and all is one wrong problem, wrong habit. Processed high carb foods, packaged foods. Lack of nutritious food, not eating nutritious food at all. What is nutritious food? We are most of the time eating only cooked food only. Now, nutritious food means you are taking, salads, fruits, nuts, sprouts, things like it. So how hardly we take it. I never took such food until my age 55. I have no clue. Once in a while may have a fruit, we don't know, but not a consciously every day we are making sure there is a nutritious food in your system, in your diet. Next is dehydration. We all know, we have discussed this on our program many times. Not drinking sufficient quantity of water, 3 to 4 liters water one must consume, and also they should know how to drink water, when not to drink. Poor gut health, so unable to clear bowels. 2 bowel movements in a day is a must. So a lot of people have difficulty going 1 bowel movement, that too sometime in the afternoon or evening. But it is necessary. 2 bowel movements is a must, friends. The biggest problem, everybody, 99% of the people are doing is multiple times eating. I'm repeating this word. 99% people are making this mistake, one mistake. Maybe you have all other things are okay, but this one problem can put you into problem over the years. And as I said to you, other than water is food. Remember this point. Anything you put in your mouth is food, friend. Now we will see what is this multiple times eating. Okay, this we are talking about children. Basically today we are focusing health of a children, why children health is getting spoiled, and what we need to do. Is the slide clear, friends? Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we will see what are we have looked at all these 10 problems. Children are also having stress in the school. They don't sleep. No physical exercise is given. Parents, sometimes they offer coffee, tea to the children. Anyway, processed foods, everybody is eating. We don't provide, we ourselves don't eat nutritious food. We don't. Dehydration, we ourselves have no clue what to do, how to go about drinking water. Poor gut health, very clear. All mistakes. Children, adults, everybody is doing these 10 mistakes. Only thing is, you find out. At one time, I was doing the 7 mistakes I was doing. Only 3 I was okay. No stress. Sleep was good. Exercise I used to do every day. 1 hour I used to do. But it has not helped me. Why? Why it has not helped me, friends? Because I am continuing doing 7 mistakes, 7 abuses to my body over the years. Now, what are these? We'll see what is the multiple times of eating. We discussed this, but habitual eating. Breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time, snacks time, coffee time, tea time. We eat food as per timings, not as per your hunger. Right? We get tempted. Sense tempted eating, late night eating. Sense tempted eating means you found a chocolate, you want to eat. You feel that, okay, you saw something made, hot jalebi, you feel like eating. So this is a sense tempted. Your senses are driving you towards eating. Work culture, of course, this is not relevant for children. Environmental eating, compulsions. See, friends, this is very important. What is compulsions? See, what happens when the children come to your house? Hello?
We offer food,
Chocolates. We offer something to
chocolates,
eat
biscuits.
because we think we are helping them. So the child also, what he will do? He will simply pop the chocolate in the mouth. So this happens multiple times with knowing, without knowing. Right, friends? So this is a very important thing we must realize. See, we show love and affection by way of food. Only in Indian culture it is there. Respect means what? Offering food. But unfortunately, this is causing problem to us. So from now on, your children are there in somebody's house, they offer something, what you should do? Keep it with you. Give it them at the time of while eating food only, right? So compulsions, pampering. Lot of nowadays, if you look at, I'm talking about old years ago, people were not that well off. Now everybody is well off. Both there are a lot of money and lot of items are available. So in the house itself, we are stocking and storing. At one time when we were kids, we don't have any sweets. Only Diwali, Shankranti time, my mom makes arsal betedi. She used to lock it up in the suitcase, I mean cover, box. She used to give us. But nowadays it is available. Children are also getting money. So what they do, they go and buy things. They keep on eating multiple times, friends. We will see the impact of the eating multiple times in a span of, see, when the child is going to the school, so parents start giving some money to them. So if this guy will buy some chocolate or some biscuit or whatever it is there. So it starts from there. So by the age 11, we will see how the blood markers are changing. In a span of 5-6 years, maybe 6-7 years, we'll see. Boredom eating, not emotional eating, not relevant for the children. Nutritional hunger, okay, if they eat a lot of high carb foods, they feel hungry. tasting and all. This is not chewing gum. Of course, a lot of people have the habit of chewing gum. They just keep chewing all day. Or taking, nowadays in America, it is a fashion. Europe, they have hold a cool drink bottle, and whole day they will be sipping small one gulp, one gulp, one gulp. So remember, friends, every time you take a gulp, it goes into your stomach. And suppose you give a gap of say 1 hour and you take another gulp, so it amounts to 2 times eating. Suppose you drank the entire cool drink in a span of say half an hour, no problem. But if you're keeping it in the hand and the whole day you're drinking, this is what I see in US. I see a lot of people. I stop and tell them, I said, you want to drink, drink, finish it off. Throw the bloody bottle. Don't hang around with the bottle. Food tasting, this is not okay. Atithi Devo Bhava. This is what I told. Anybody's house we go, they offer something. Prasadams, birthday cakes, festivals. So this is killing us, friends. This is killing us. On top of it, nowadays, what sort of prasadams we are getting? Tell me. Prasadam means what? Vinayaka likes, what is that called? Kudul. Some other god likes falana payasam. It's all bullshit, friends. It's all created over the period of time. See, in olden days, people not having so well off. So during the festival only they make these things. It's good. But nowadays, every day is a festival for us, isn't it? Any day, any time, even midnight also, you can enjoy what you want. So those days it was not there. So all this was created in those days. Nowadays, what happened? All prasadams, including Tirupati Laddu. If you are eating them regularly, it's high sugary food, friends. Sugar is tasty. So unfortunately, these prasadams are causing a huge health problems in long run. What should be prasadam? Prasadam means some nuts and probably some fruits. Coconut. Coconut is considered to be a holy thing to break. So those are the things. But now what are we doing? We are having laddus, falanas, bundi, falana dimak and all that. And this is a healthy, it is going to cause health problem in over a period of time, friends. All right. Next is hangry. I use the word hangry. It's a combination of hungry and angry. Hungry and angry is called hangry. Why? It is because of your insulin spikes and all that, sugar spikes. We will see them. Number of eating disorders. See, out of these 10 wrong eating habits, how many we have, friends? I have all 10 out of 10. So this is food alone. This is the multiple times eating. That alone, I am doing all the mistakes. I used to do all the mistakes, not anymore. How many of you are doing these mistakes, friends? Hello? Himabindu. How many mistakes you used to do? Radhika. Manjula. This is knowingly or unknowingly. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, sir. Easily half of them or more than half of them.
Yeah, we have been doing it.
Yes.
So have you learned stopping those things, or you're continuing doing it?
Compared to previous, definitely reduced, but not completely.
It has to be, ma'am. There is no scope. See, you say earlier in my bucket that there are 10 cracks. I have closed 9. Is it okay?
Not okay, sir.
So obviously, see what is so difficult? What is so difficult? Only I am advocating you, friends, not to eat multiple times. There is no restriction on what you want to eat. So the problem is that, see, these temptations, this primarily is happening because of we don't have the correct understanding. Correct? If you had a correct understanding, why nobody takes poison, one drop also? Tell me. One drop poison, we don't want to put in on our body or in our mouth. Why? Because there is instant death. Moment you take poison, you are dead. So we don't touch it. But coffee is not a poison, but it is a slow poison. So I'm not once in a while you take. I have no objection of you taking coffee, tea, but not on a regular basis. 2 times in a day. I used to take 3 times a day, almost for 40 years. You agree with me or not? Am I talking too? I must say out of my head or what? Hello?
No, sir. It's correct, sir. We have to.
Yeah, Radhika.
Yes, sir. Still, it's
Sir,
going
milk is
with
okay for the kids,
your
sir.
age people. Sir.
I'll come to that point. We'll come to that point. Milk. See,
Still,
first
it's
of
going
all,
with your age people. Still, it's going on with your age people, sir.
What is that? What is that?
Still it's going on with your age group people are still it's continuing for them. They are continuing.
Yeah. Now, one madam was asking about the milk. Is milk good or bad? See, first of all, let's understand. See, no other animal drinks the milk of another animal, except human being. And human beings, first of all, understand. And maybe until age, maybe 1 year, 2 years, children has the ability to digest milk. There are certain enzymes which I do not know very specifically, but it is. After that, actually, you won't digest. It is not required. Okay. And second point is what type of milk you are getting nowadays. Not that old type, where you have your own cow or your own buffalo and you're taking it. Nowadays, you're getting the milk from various sources. We don't know what is the source. And most of the time, they're pasteurized and, kept like that and all that. Instead of milk, you can give children buttermilk or curds. See what happens. You see nowadays, children as young as 8 years, 9 years, they're getting matured. Why? It is because all sorts
Hormonal.
of all sorts of chemicals are going into the children's body. Their complete hormones are getting disturbed. See, at one time, the age of puberty is probably 13, 14. It has come down. Now it has come down drastically to 7, 8 years also. It is only because of what is the problem? These 10 mistakes we are doing, and lot of what I should say processed foods we are giving to the children, milk we are giving. All these things should be stopped. Okay. Lot of people say milk you should take because of calcium. See, in the first place, calcium is more in నువ్వులు మన ఏమంటారు దాన్ని నువ్వుల్లో ఉంటుంది అనమాట.
Sesame seed, calcium.
Sesamic seeds, correct. Okay. So what will happen, friends? Out of these 10 wrong habits, the first, look at these the broader things. This is eating disorders. These are the 10. Out of these 10 also, we are doing many mistakes. What will happen with this? Look at it. What will happen? Oh. See, this is where we develop insulin resistance. We will see what happens to the insulin resistance. See, this is insulin sensitive. Your sugar levels should be below 99 milligram per deciliter. Insulin level should be between 3 to 5 MUL. What happens when you have these 10 daily wrong habits or these 10 daily eating disorders? People will develop insulin, fasting insulin will go up. But sugar may be normal. Friends, let me tell you, sugar is not going up. When the children, I will just show you their reports, their parameters, their sugars are perfect. They're 80, 90. But their insulins are beyond 6, beyond 7. We will see that. See what happens whenever we eat, there is a sugar spike and there is a insulin spike. So this is happening continuously. Suppose you're eating 7 times, so there is 7 times sugar going up and coming down, sugar going up and coming down. Similarly, insulin also going up and coming down, going up and coming down. Over the years, maybe 5 years, in 10 years, then they start developing insulin resistance. Once you have insulin resistance, what all the problems people can have? Look at, friends, what can happen? Belly fat, overweight, PCOD problem, fatty liver, high cholesterol. We have seen that. Dementia, diabetes and all will happen because of insulin resistance. Why insulin resistance happens? Anybody? Can anybody tell me why insulin resistance happens?
Because of a number of times releasing the more number.
Just remember only one thing. 10 daily wrong habits and 10 eating disorders. This is the root cause for any damn thing. For your overweight, obesity, children getting fat, or children have this problem, that problem, any damn problem, it is the mistakes what we are doing. Is that clear, all of you? But you continue doing the mistake and you expect to be healthy, it is not possible. You are walking without chappal on a thorny place. What will happen? You'll get injured or you won't get injured? You will get injured. So, similarly, if you are doing these 10 daily wrong habits and 10 daily eating disorders, you are bound to get insulin resistance. Insulin resistance will cause all the health problems. We will see this case study. Okay. Look at this 11-year-old boy, right? What are all the problems he had? He had 5 health issues, 5 disorders. What are they? He's 20 kg overweight. He's got cholesterol. Look at 121 by 46. Triglyceride should be below 100, but he has 121. HDL should be above 60. He's full of the last got less, right? And look at this fasting insulin. I just told you, all of you remember what I told you. At the age 11, this boy has the insulin of 18.4. The ideal is 3 to 6. But the lab is telling you 3 to 25. That's where is the problem. So 18.4 is very, very high. How it has happened, friends? Hello? How this boy's insulin has gone to 18.4?
All those wrong food habits.
Yeah, all those 10 daily. So look at it. How is his health score? He's having cholesterol, he's overweight, and he has low D vitamin. There it should be between 60 to 80 ideal. This is 600 to 900. Should very low, 164. Maybe he's a vegetarian boy, I don't know. So his health score is how much? 50%. He has 5 problems. Let's look at another case study. This is a 13-year-old girl. Look at what all the problems she has. Same. She is 18 kg overweight, same cholesterol, low D vitamin, low B12. She has severe insulin resistance. Look at what is her insulin, friends? 17.63. 17.63. This boy is more than this lady, girl. Look at sugar, fasting sugar. Have you seen? 87, 95. Very good. Most of the time, people only see fasting sugar. They say it's all right. No, it is not all right. And we will see another case study. She is a 25-year-old girl. Look at what are the problems she has. Can anybody read this? Hello? What are the problems she has? One of you read, please. Any one of you? Hello?
12 kg overweight.
Mhm.
Dis
Dyslipidemia means cholesterol, high cholesterol.
Okay. Fatty liver, thyroid, diabetes, low D and B12 vitamins, severe IR and medication.
She's on medication at 25 years. Look at her diabetes, 10.2%. This should be below 5.6. She's double. She's overweight. Why all this, friends? At the age of 25, see, if this boy, 11-year-old boy and this 13-year-old girl, their parents, if they don't take care, what will happen? Hello? What will happen?
Over the years, it's getting worst.
Now, the number of
If we
problems,
don't-
instead from 5,
Yeah.
they become 9. Look at that
Yeah.
girl, how she got
Yeah.
to 9. So it is not happened, nothing happened in automatic, friend. It is only our own efforts. You put the right efforts, you get the right results. You put the wrong efforts, you will get into trouble, right? Okay. Now we will see what is to be done. These 30 wellness secrets, 10 daily habits, dinacharya for students. Pay attention, friends. Here, children cannot do on themselves. It is the responsibility of parents and teachers. I hope some teachers are here. Hope they pay attention and learn these things. What is to be done? What is the ideal weight for a child? 4 feet 6 inches, 40 kg. 5 feet, 50 kg. 5 feet 3 inches. Generally, by the time they are 17, 18, they come to 5 feet 3 inches. So 55 kg. If anybody is beyond this weight, means they are overweight. Okay. Yeah. Now, what is the important, friends? 2 to 2.5 liters water children should drink. Okay, it again depends what age and all that. See, I would suggest maybe at the age of 6 also, maybe 1.5 to 2 liters they should give. Find out what is the best for your child. So 2 to 2.5 liters water is a good for children, maybe age from 7, 8 years to say 15 years, up to 20, until 15 years rather. So just see that the children are drinking 2.5 liters. How will you know whether they're drinking or not? So it has to be planned properly. Like, one madam was telling, earlier I used to drink but no account. So now she kept in a bottle. That's great. That's the way to do. That's how we should monitor. Two bowel movement. 2 times the children must go for the toilet. Number two. And children can eat 3 times in a day. Absolutely no problem. But in between eating, we must stop. So this is an area where, like I said, no, multiple times eating, we must stop. Clear, all of you? Next. Nothing in between 3 meals except water. So this is where we have to be very conscious. Even now I keep telling my grandchildren, if they want to eat anything, along with the meal they can have. They can, along with the breakfast, if they want to have some ice cream, I have no problem. They want to eat chocolate chips, no problem. Same thing lunch. In the school, anyway, school lunch the children will have in the school. So whatever we pack, they will eat. When they come home, and then when we give the dinner, along with the dinner, they can have. In between, if I find them eating, I am going to howling at them. So this is a parents and adults should do that. If adults themselves are doing like that, there is nothing can be saved. So very important, friends. Nothing in between meals except water. 30 minutes exercise and exposure to sun. This is very important. So we have to check for children D and B12 vitamin levels. If low, take supplements under doctor's advice. So for that, you get the blood test done for children. My grandson was about 8 years. When he came from US, I got the test done. We found out his D and B12 were low. We have given him. Next year he came again. When I was in India, now I'm in US. When last time he came, I got his test done. So it was again, D vitamin has not improved. So we are giving him the supplements to him. See, stop eating multiple times in a day. Very important. So that you should avoid milk, as I told you, sugar, sweet, bakery, cool drinks, packaged foods, refined oil, salt. Between breakfast and lunch and dinner, nothing to be taken except water. Very important, friends. You write down and keep it and practice it yourself. Other than what is food we already talked about, this will increase insulin resistance. We have seen, no? Earlier those cases we have seen. What was insulin resistance? We have seen, look at the insulin resistance. This should be below 1.5. 1.5 is healthy. Now look at this person, almost 2.5 times. Maybe this is 3 times almost. Look at this lady, how many times it is? 1.5 means, but 4 times. So anybody who has got insulin resistance, we have seen that slide. Anybody insulin resistance are bound to be overweight, bound to have health issues. Like high cholesterol will be there. And over a period of time, look at this girl has got diabetes also. Every other thyroid, every other problem she has got. Why? Because of insulin resistance. Why insulin resistance? Because of making the 10 daily wrong habits and 10 daily eating disorders. So it's very simple. Okay, now if anything, once in a while, whatever one wants to eat, it could be sweets, bakery, fast food, chocolate, cool drink, ice cream, etc. Absolutely no problem. Earlier I said it is a problem. Now I am saying no problem. They can eat along with breakfast, lunch, dinner. But that does not mean that every day they give it to them. No, don't do that. Once in a while, do that. See, most of the time, my biggest mistake, one teacher was explaining to me. So as our son was not going to the school, he was reluctant, he was hesitating to go, he was crying. So what is the parents will do? They want to do the bribing. What type of bribing? On the way, she gave them, the child, the ice cream. Very good. So second day, third day also, he insisted because he has tasted the... Friends, ice cream is like an addictive. It is more addictive than a drug. Okay, so anybody, for children are bigger people, everybody. So she continually gave 3 days. So what happened? The child got cold and cough. Now tell me who has to blame? Who has to be blamed? Okay, in the first place, children health is not good. On top of it, we are doing the double whammy. We are creating unconditional. So watch out on this. So you want to bribe a child with a chocolate, do that. Tell him that he can have along with his food only. Ice cream, no problem. So this is how it should be done. So what should be done, friends? Same, like the adults, what we are doing immediately of the children wake up. So make sure that they drink at least half a liter to 3/4 liter, depending on the age and convenience. So once they drink water, what would happen? There would be a pressure on their stomach. And then that time, don't allow them to watch TV and all that. They will rush to the toilet. My grandchildren, one boy is 5 years, another boy is 9 years now. And fortunately, since I changed 10 years ago, so they were following all that at the age maybe 1, 2 years itself. So now my eldest grandson, who is about 9 years, he drinks about 900 ml water, 800 to 900. My younger grandson drinks at least 700 ml water. But they don't drink on their own. We need to sit with them, cajole them, threaten them, things like that, and make them drink. Once they drink, then they'll rush to the toilet. The first bowel movement happens. So once this good hydration and elimination happens, friends, by and large, 90%, 50%, 70% people will become healthy. This is the important thing. See, many times parents even don't know whether the child has gone to the toilet or not. But we are very keen to feed them. Friends, if the child has not gone to the toilet, don't feed him, don't send him to the school. Find out a way that how he can make sure that his bowel movement happens. And then if not, buy an enema kit. I've shared the link in the group. Buy that enema kit, a very simple kit. Even a 3-year-old child can be, enema can be given. Such a wonderful tube is there. It can be done very easily. So after that, what we can do, after the first bowel movement only, you make, if possible, make them do some small exercise at home, skipping, jumping jacks. All of you know the jumping jacks, no? Simply jumping. All of you know the jumping jacks? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What is jumping jacks? Or simply you can do, like I was doing, just hold a chair and do this. It's like a treadmill. Without spending any money, you can use the treadmill. So I walk, and whenever I give a talk, I stand up mostly. So if you don't yourself do what, how can they know? See, what biggest problem is, suppose nowadays schools start starting at 8 o'clock. So children won't get up to 7 o'clock. 7 to 8 hour, 1 hour, it's very marathon. So find a way, friends. How do we incorporate it? You have to wake up early. If the school is at 8 o'clock and you are getting up at 7:30, obviously children will just brush and eat and go only. They may not even go to the toilet. Suppose once they go to the school and the child is feeling to go to the toilet, he'll ask the teacher. Maybe teacher may say, wait, let the class is over. Moment you postpone your bowel movement, friends, it will not happen again. See, that peristaltic movement, when it comes, when it feels urgent, you have to go. Suppose you have not gone for whatever reason, X, Y, Z. So you will not be able to go to the bowel movement. So important, make sure that your children goes to the toilet before going to the school. Okay, next, anything you can try. Then you give them breakfast. Whatever you want to give, I have no problem. Whatever you want to give, you all know how to drink water. Don't give water and breakfast. Make sure, see, if the child drinks 500 ml water in the morning, he won't ask water at all. Why children ask water while eating food? Because they're already dehydrated. So make sure that it is done. 20 minutes before eating, don't drink water while eating, and until 2 hours after eating food. Now they go to the school. When they go to the school, after 2 hours of the breakfast, the teacher has to ensure the 500 ml water they should drink in installments. Maybe they keep sipping or whatever, I don't care. That 500 ml water they must finish before lunch. So for this, the teacher should do. That's what I tell teacher. Teacher should say, for boys, you all came to the school after having your bowel movement, you had your breakfast, great. Now it's about, say 8 o'clock school started. So 10 o'clock, whoever the teacher, she will tell, look, I'm also drinking water. All of you drink water. She should do with an example. So make sure that the child drinks this 500 ml water in installments until before 20 minutes before lunch. Then the child will take the lunch in the school. So this is an area where teachers can help. Most of the schools, corporate schools and teachers, they're more focused on studies only. So they must take care of the health of the children also. Next is 2 hours after lunch break, again. 2 hours after lunch break, again another 500 ml. Water in installments, again, same thing. Say the lunch break is at 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, whomsoever the teacher comes, they should say, okay, boys, I'm taking water, you also take water. Like that, they must encourage, they must supervise, so that they finish the 1 liter water in the school itself. See, 1 liter they finished here, half a liter they drank water home. Now they come home. They come home, what we should do? After reaching home, no, we may be wondering why this guy is only talking water. See, hydration and elimination are the keys for health for children. So when they come home, just let them relax for 15-20 minutes. Same thing like morning. You make them drink again 500 750 ml water, friends. It is very essential. In between, they should not be eating. Breakfast they had, lunch they had in this class, and then when they come home, maybe 4 o'clock, 4:30, make sure that they drink again 500 to 750 ml water, and then let them focus to go to the toilet. You'll be surprised, they will go to the toilet, friends. Once the toilet is over, then you can give them dinner at whatever time, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, your choice. Choose nutritious homemade food. I know most of the parents are very conscious about giving nutritious food. Pay attention what you can do, some fruits, some nuts, some sprouts, or whatever you can give a good, organic eggs, fry, whatever it is there, you can give it to them, right? And nothing in between 3 meals except water. Remember this, friends, fundamental. You yourself don't encourage them to giving chocolates, falana dimaka, somebody's house and all that. You police on this. This should be done with a little bit of vigilance initially. Children, they will simply pick up and put it in the mouth. So watch out. And another thing which I have not mentioned here, lot of children also stress, friends, nowadays. Why the stress for the children? Anybody? We think only the adults have the stress. What children have got stress? What are the stress children will have? Hello?
Too many subjects in
Too
school
many
also.
subjects, correct. Too many subjects, too much
Too
of
many activities, too many subjects.
too many activities, too much maybe homework is
Even
there.
homework, yeah.
And in the
More
school,
frequent exams.
and
Previously, it's just a quarterly, half-yearly, annually. But nowadays, weekly test, that test, surprise test, this test.
correct. See, it is no more joyful learning. It is looking like a punishment, drudging. Another thing is maybe in the school they have some sort of friction with other boys. In the parents also they have so many conditions and all that. So let me tell you, friends, children are very much stressed. So how do we help them? What we do? So love and affection. So understand them. Don't threaten them. But at the same time, discipline is different, and doing that. So I always tell, see, getting angry and thrashing a child mindlessly. Well, we don't know because we lose our own, what I should say, sense. We beat them. Some children, some parents beat with probably some sort of ఏమంటారు చపాతీలు చేసే కర్రతో కొడుతుంటారు పిల్లలు కూడా ఒకసారి ఏమవుతుందో తెలియదు మనకు. So how to express anger, how to control them. See what you do. You don't rev up your anger. See, when you get anger, what happens? I see my son. He's somewhere in the bedroom and child is somewhere in the hall, and his wife said something and he's shouting from the bedroom. I said, look, you probably get a heart attack if you do like that. Don't do that. Don't shout. So how to discipline? I learned a simple technique. My son used to be very disorganized. He used to throw things here and there. I used to tell him that, look, don't throw things. So earlier, before initial day, when I come home, I see this mess, I used to get wild. Immediately, call him and thrash him. Now, I learned a technique in inner engineering, Isha inner engineering. What he says, whatever, this moment is inevitable. Understand this point, very important. You came home, you opened the door, and you saw the house is a mess. Remember, friends, it cannot be any other way. At that moment, it is like that. Next moment, there are so many possibilities. You can pick them and clear it, or you can ask your child to pick them and do it. But why I'm angry? Because I wanted to be organized when I came home, but it is not. It is foolish of my part to expect. Now, what I did, I told him 2-3 times. Look, next time if I find you are going to get 3 belt shots. So next time when I saw it's a mess, quietly I asked him to arrange it, take a belt, make him stand, and give him 3 thrashings. So this way, what would happen? Even the child also understand he is getting discipline. Otherwise, sometimes child don't know why father got angry, why he beat me. He doesn't know. So it has to be clarified. So how do we go about helping children? Very important, friends. So stress. So understand that stress only not only for you. It's a combination. Their stress, your stress, wife's stressed, and parents are stressed. What happens? It's a mess at home. So what is the next point is the sleep. Children must sleep 8 hours, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Very important. Make sure that it is done. when our children are not well, the best thing is fasting. So watch out. It's little dicey thing because children have a problem. They will be losing liquids, fluids from the body. So if you don't take care, you have to rush them to the hospital for IVs. So watch out when the children are having a loose motion or a cold, cough, feverish. They don't eat anything. So that time you have to be very careful giving probably coconut water, maybe honey lemon water, and make sure that electrolytes are given so that you don't have to rush for the emergency. I've seen recently one of our group members, she was saying she has to rush to the child to the hospital and they have to give the IV. Yeah, this is what I wanted to share you, friends. Thank you very much. Any other doubts you have, you can ask me. Hello? Yeah, all of you can open your videos and audios. Just explain to me and tell me if there is any point which we feel illogical, not practicable. We will discuss that. Dr. Kavita garu. అందరం chewing gum పెట్టుకున్నారా నోట్లో ఎవరు chewing gum? Just say some word, whatever you want to say. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just want. See now what we looked at it, we looked at what are the reasons, what are the tests to be done. We've also seen the dinacharya. We looked at the pitfalls. Now the question is that, okay, sir, my child doesn't want to drink water. He cries. So that's an area where we have to work. How to do that? So nobody will do on their own. So you have to cajole them, make them sit along with you, all that. I just wanted to show you. We have to create that awareness.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah. Please.
Manjula.
Cheppandi, Manjula.
If the kids have lower weight, what will do, sir?
I think it's a different thing. We will do that, madam. We will talk. I want you ask the questions on what subject we talk. We will talk about it.
Ready? Start.
Okay, sir.
Hello, my name is Dwarak. I study in US. I've came to India and I am 8 years old. I've came to India for a summer break. I'm leaving to US tomorrow.
This is the last year video.
And today I am going to be telling about the secret of staying healthy. The secret is drinking water. By drinking water, you can go to the bathroom easily. I wake up at 6 o'clock and go to the and drink water, 800 ml. My brother drinks 500 ml. After that, I go to the bathroom. I eat 3 times a day. I go to the park every day to get energy. Bye.
Once the children have a good hydration and elimination, their immunity levels will improve. Remember that. The child is becoming sick frequently. That means they have a constipation problem. Yeah, friends, in the month of November, Gurukul Foundation is organizing so many classes. Many are free classes and some are paid classes. My program 8 p.m. in the month of November, it is free in English. So all of you can subscribe if you want. This is the link available. So you can do that. Thank you very much. Yeah, tell me. Any other doubts? Weight improve avalante mundu, madam. What is the, see, we can't look at the problem like that. So we need to understand his total health score. Like, what age, all that. That I would, whomsoever ask question, you have my number, madam? You have my number?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please call me up. We can look at it because some children
Sure, sir.
genetically will be low and probably many times, they have a constipation problem. Potlo purugulu untayi antaru chudandi. Dani valla kuda they won't absorb the nutrients. So we need to look at that. Yeah, Dr. Kavita garu, any feedback? Anybody else want to share anything? All of you, I would request all of you to switch on videos and give me your doubts, because what I said is should be practicable. It should be logical. It should be sensible. If you feel that, look, sir, this is how it can be done by a child, so we can discuss and debate. Maybe if I'm wrong, I would like to correct. Because I have been seeing, I have my own experience of with my grandchildren. So one boy is 9, another boy is 5 years now. So I have seen this worked. This will work. It worked for me. It worked for many people. So let us see what can be done. Yeah, Kavita garu, organics, soaps. So she's a teacher, no, Kavita garu? Hello? Can you hear me? Manjula.
Yes, sir.
So anything else, doubts unte adagandi. If there's no doubts, thank you very much. Sindhu.
Thank you, sir.
Sindhu garu.
Sir.
Yeah. What are the challenges? See, it's easily said and done. No నీళ్ళు తాగండి నిద్రపోండి అందరూ చెప్తారు, కానీ ఇట్స్ ఏ ఛాలెంజ్. తాగరు, పడుకోరు, ఏం చేయాలి?
అలవాటు చేయాలి చిన్నగా.
It is our responsibility. Parents are responsible. Parents themselves don't know. జిన్షు గారు, జిన్షు.
ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ సార్.
చెప్పండి
సార్, ఇమ్యూనిటీ ఇంప్రూవ్ చేయాలంటే ఎలా? మా పిల్లలకి ఎప్పుడు కోల్డ్ వస్తానే ఉంటది.
ఎవరు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు? పేరు చెప్పండి.
ప్రశాంతి.
ప్రశాంతి గారు, ఇది విన్నారు ఇంతకుముందు క్లాస్? ఇది ఫస్ట్ క్లాసా?
లేదు సార్, ఎప్పుడు ఎవ్రీ వీక్ వస్తాను.
ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఎట్లా అడిగారండి క్వశ్చన్? మేము ఫుడ్ వండుతున్నామండి, మాకు లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ లో మంచి ఫుడ్ మంచిగా వండితే పర్వాలేదు, మిగతా ఎట్లయినా పర్వాలేదు అన్నట్టుంది. చూడండి, మనం ఏం చెప్పాం, మనం డిస్కషన్ ఏం చేసాం? మనం చేసే మిస్టేక్స్, ఈ 10 మిస్టేక్స్ మీరు ఎన్ని చేస్తున్నారు, మీ పిల్లలు ఎన్ని చేస్తున్నారు చెప్పండి?
చాలానే చేస్తాం.
మరి ఇన్ని మిస్టేకులు చేస్తా ఇమ్యూనిటీ కావాలంటే ఎట్లా వస్తుందండి? భలేవాళ్ళే. సేమ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఐ గివ్. చెప్పులు లేకుండా మనం ముళ్ళ మీద నడిస్తే గుచ్చుకుంటే లేవా? మాకు గుచ్చుకోవాలి వద్దంటే ఏం చేయాలి? చెప్పులు వేసుకెళ్ళాలా, షూస్ వేసుకెళ్ళాలా, లేదా నడవకూడదు. అంతేగాని మేము అలానే నడుస్తాం, అలానే చేస్తాం, మాకు గుచ్చుకోకూడదంటే ఇట్స్ ఇల్లాజికల్. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? So don't worry. See, whatever has happened, we cannot change past. Can you change from today? Maybe tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, I want all of you to share me a video how your children are drinking water, 500 ml. It may take 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Earlier, I used to take 15 minutes. By now, my grandchildren drink in 5 minutes. We put a timer. I keep sharing it, basically to share so that you get motivated. Object is that. జిష్ణు గారు, మీరు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకోండి. ఎనీ అదర్ డౌట్స్ ఫ్రెండ్స్? చెప్పండి.
రమ్య సార్.
రమ్య, మీ పేరు అక్కడ నాకు గుర్తుంది, బట్ ఐ somehow the name I get mixed up. So Ramya, you know what I am talking. So make sure that these changes are done. Now the question is how to discipline them. Children, if you want to discipline them, first you have to become disciplined, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then only we can create that. See, if we are eating in between and all that, we tell children, they won't listen. So make it by example. Good. So how do you find this talk? Do you find it useful or any other questions?
I've already gone through these steps, right? Nothing new from me. Actually, the main thing is we have to ensure our kid to follow all this. Actually, some days he followed, but we didn't notice any change regarding his weight and everything. He himself maintaining the 3 meals a day and the hydration, skipping those exercises, but maintaining 3 meals a day and hydration, drinking the water, he is still maintaining, sir.
Very good. No, but how does he find the improvement in his energy levels and all that? Remember, see, don't expect results immediately. See, we have taken years to gain all this disadvantage of overweight and all that, cholesterol and all that. So it will take some time. Have patience.
I observed one thing. Initially, he used to. He's having more cravings for food, sir. Actually, because of drinking water, making him in between taking water, makes his cravings less, and he is controlling himself, and he is doing well. Actually, now.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm very happy. I think now the question is, you get the test done after 3 months, and look at again. You said one thing, except exercise. Remember? No, listen.
Exercise means what he'll do is he'll not regularly. He won't do actually. He will do only when I'll do. If I skip, he will also skip.
No. Then it is your responsibility. See.
Yes, it's my fault actually.
No worry. I'm very happy that you people have taken it forward and making use of it. Chappandi. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, friends. It's 8:30. Take care. All the very best. I would like to see you people in November. Bye-bye.